was looking in the house, turned around one of those kids, that walked by, so I flipped them off because they stared. And I'm recording as I'm playing and flipping off those kids.
So you have a problem with children?
Yes.
Oh, is that apple?
Are we doing the salute? Salute?
George Killian.
George Killian.
My friend. Yes, that's right. Scubby boo boo.
Do you need a new one?
I will eventually. I'm gonna drink this warm one of hers first.
I'm gonna get me a new one then.
You still got half of one there.
That's gonna be gone in a couple seconds.
Crackhead.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic.
I think we should start a new game. It's gonna be called The Guy with the Longest Crack Wins. Everyone has to measure their ass crack to see who's got the longest one. You play this game in bars. And so you get women to take their pants off. Fancy.
Does it work? Does it work?
I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna try it soon. No, I'm not because I don't like bars.
No, because
I'm not a bar person. When I go to the bar, I spend every penny I have plus borrow $20.
Well, wait, not true. Well, never drank at bar.
And I'm sure your parents took you to a bar.
Slick Willies used to serve me.
We used to go to
Johnny Moe's would serve me because Jace's brothers worked there. Oh, that bowling alley.
Like by the Lakeview
Yeah.
Elementary.
Yeah,
I
that
used to go
bowling
to a
alley.
bar
There
on
was no bowling alley. There was just
75th and Silver Spring.
Times?
75th and Silver Spring. When I was supposed to be a sophomore in high school. Instead of going to school, I went to this bar.
Not Times, that's the train station.
I don't know what it was.
The train,
And I'm sure it changed hands multiple
no,
times.
the guy who owned the train station owned Tommy's owned Camelot, that strip club, right next to whatever. They're all shut down because they got caught selling coke out of the doors.
I was a sophomore in high school, and that's where I spent my days. Instead of going to school, I went to the bar to hang out with the old men and drink fucking blacks and do shots of fucking wild turkey. I got to be buddies with men that were, so old that they had fat wrinkles on their necks that could hold darts.
Like my buddy?
Yes.
I sure shook that man's hand.
But the bartender, that bitch got tips. That bitch had tips. And showed them off all the time to get tips.
Nah,
I think she was going in the back every 30 seconds and icing them bad boys down and making them stand out. Because they were like, this fucking, you're standing out through the shirt,
Yeah, being a sophomore.
Yeah.
Pants wet afterwards.
You look like pants.
I just nicked myself the knife today. Do you know why?
Because you were playing with it.
No, Jeff had the lug down, and I went to push the lug because I was doing breakfast sauce. I just caught the edge of his knife. Why the hell are you putting a lug over a knife without trying to hurt somebody?
Because you got this fucking way and you're always talking shit about the bitch, so he was fucking getting back at you.
No, he was eating lunch because we had the jet puff again. Me and Steve ate, and we didn't invite nobody because he said I want me and you to eat, and then we'll let those two eat. So
that's pretty big, yeah. But fuck it, I can always
No, I'm not
cut it down or
Yeah, he
you
wanted.
trim the end off the dick anytime. That's how you get circumcised.
Not at any time. After a while,
They do it as an adult because you get infections in around that head.
yeah. Or need a drill in the hole.
Yeah. And like I said, that can be done with beef box stuff.
Sorry, buddy. I need sanitizer.
Did you check to make sure that was the right game?
Yes. I need sanitizer. Ooh, the guy I got the auto from. Jimmy Graham. He was a rookie then? My asshole kinda hurt that bad.
As long as you get excited. Gronkowski.
That's
You can sign him and he'll go have a back surgery.
I had to get my car because I have the auto from. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, 7 years, 54 cents.
What are you talking to yourself about?
I heard something about nipple claps and licking a battery.
Ooh,
Since I mentioned it yesterday, it's an internet sensation.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I mean, and I've been doing it since I was 4.
I like it.
You know what you want to get better, Joel?
Shacky?
Instead, put the nipple clamps on each side of your asshole and lick your battery.
Oh! You know what happens then? Everything is liquefied.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Hell yeah! It's like, you know, it's like a coffee enema.
The fuck's the matter with them?
So people get coffee enema. I hope it's cold coffee, because you ain't pouring a fucking hot cup of coffee up your asshole. And if you are, I want to know what kind of fuck. That's an enema. Where they pump it up your butt. You know, they shove in a bag, give the bag a squeeze, and fills you up and get the fucking wood.
I'm closing my asshole now.
Please reconnect your controller. Because you were so worried about slamming your asshole shut. Why was it open? That's what my question is.
It wasn't, but I was making
You were
sure.
slamming it closed, so it was open.
I'm making sure it's closed. I don't want you coming up with a fucking tube shoving it up.
I have no intention of giving anyone an enema. Except for Pansy. If you're watching this, Pansy.
And she is watching you. She's going,
Exactly.
soft cheese. I didn't see soft cheese.
You'll see soft cheese. I mean, I'm sure you'll see soft cheese.
23rd?
4th.
Yes. 23rd is
yeah.
Sunday. That Monday.
Yeah.
We'll eat. Like we normally do before we buy a car. We eat.
No, it's after we buy the car. Oh no, it's while we're waiting for paperwork.
Yeah. You said you've been seeing cars on that we can afford.
No minivans. I won't let you buy one. You can't afford to keep that on the road.
True.
If you can find an Explorer you can afford, you can't afford to keep it on the road. Because they're 4-wheel drive and the transaxle's involved. And that's going to be, you know, $3,000 right there. Fucking cock! God damn, I'm fucking getting irritated.
Yeah, kick. Does that give it extra flavor?
It actually gives you a sugar buzz because it instantly pumps all the sugar up. Schnicky. I hear you. It fell out. You don't double it up, crackhead. Calm down.
I can't.
Get OD.
I think we're crackheads.
And if you know what happens to you, OD? We're just gonna push you on the fucking yard. Ain't nobody gonna fucking save you. That was a pullback run.
I think you're right about
13
that.
yards. What?
That's gonna get warm before I finish that.
I told you that, nickel. What the fuck you're a nickel for, I don't know. You're the one worth 5 cents.
Isn't that where we found her? Back in France?
What?
Was that why I said you were from at work? Or was that Australia?
I would guess more Newfoundland.
Well, I told Alexander I found you on the street corner back in, you know...
The old country?
Yeah.
I like the old country. Because people are different when they're from the old country. There's not as many arguments in the old country.
Yeah.
Because if people get out of hand, you just fucking give them 5 across the eyes, they fall on the ground and cry, and you walk away going,
And then someone's shaking your hand for doing it.
yeah, so they're going, you know... I'm trying to think the exact words one of the little crippled boys, you know, what one crutch would say to you.
Pat
In the old,
him?
yes, in the old country, when you smack someone down like a bitch dog.
Look at
Ooh.
that bitch now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Would you please hit it again? Fuck you, I will! Stand over. You're fucked up. Oh, anyone ever makes that sound to me ever again, I'm kicking him until that sound stops. And usually by the time that sound stops, your boot and leg is covered with blood, they have half a face, and everybody around's going,
Do it again.
and then you have to bury them, and then fucking kill half the people that were watching because you don't believe that they're not going to tell on you. So it's a fucking big fucking, you know, it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre meets, hey, I'm fucking busy tonight.
That new one was great.
I told you, it
Did they give you a copy of that?
yeah, it reinvigorated the franchise, did it not?
Yes, it did.
I told you exactly, you know what, they said it was so horrible. I think that brought new life to a dead franchise. Because, Tanya Romani, or whatever her name is, played a great fucking part, and whoever that other chick was, I think she was amazing. The chick with the real dark blue eyes. The other one that wasn't, besides
That got
Tanya.
killed. The one that got shot when she popped out of the freezer?
Yes. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I don't think she watched it.
I think that brought a lot of new life to a dead franchise. I got him. Chris Harris.
Wow.
I can say his name because nobody remembers him.
I felt bad for her when she popped out.
Yeah,
she
fucking
saved.
toot the boom. Fuck yeah, because she had beautiful eyes.
Well, she half deserved it if you think about it.
And Tanya played a great part too. Tanya, I think it's Romani or whatever it was, you know. Big boobs. But she's bigger than she was before.
Does that surprise you?
Yeah, it really does. Because she was always bone skinny.
Why are you itchy?
Scab right there.
Did you say you're full of scabs?
I got a scab right there.
You got some kind of syphilis?
No.
You were warned!
Look at you.
I'll choke you. Fuck yeah, I will. that was great.
Yeah, it was.
It didn't happen.
I think our little skit at the dollar store was funny. But you injured somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw the pig and hit that
Oh.
walrus in the
Yeah, I hit a pig with a pig.
I would have fell over though.
Fuck yeah, but all the pig is worried about is where it's gonna get its next fucking sugar load.
Yeah.
I saw a bitch at Walmart the other day, and you could tell she was a welfare hole. Because she was riding the fat lady cart, and this bitch was so fat that she's riding this fucking cart down the aisle. This butt cheek is scraping on the soup cans, and this butt cheek is scraping on the fucking Kellogg's fucking cornflake boxes. She's going out, she's falling off because each ass cheek was so fucking wide, it was fucking scraping shit as she's going along. She was making a smorgasbord of groceries behind her on the floor because her ass was so fucking big. The only reason she was on this cart is, only reason for people to get that fat to ride that fucking cart, it's not anything but they want to be a fat bitch. You just want to be a fat bitch.
Yeah.
When you get so fat you can't even ride the cart without your ass bouncing off the ground and fucking knocking soup off the shelf.
Yeah. You're at that point.
That is a fucking ass. I mean, oh my god. You're the black man's fantasy because they like that big ass. But that ass was so big 14 children could have used it as a trampoline. 14 fucking kids could have been out there. Oh, Asaline! Until they fall in the hole and break their ankle because the foot gets stuck.
I don't know. No. You know what that hole does, like in Star Wars.
Yeah, the monster juice out and fucking tries to eat the ship. That child looks like a ship at that point.
Right back
That
in.
monster says, Millennium Falcon my ass, that's a little boy.
Bubble back up going, you must come with me now. It was that jingle pack.
I think we scared her away. What the fuck are they talking about?
That one
Oh shit. That bitch with an ankle brace?
trampoline.
But yeah, this bitch just fucking was disgusting. And you know what she was wearing? Stretch pants. To where you want the pants, because the fat rolls are all over the place. And I'm serious, the left side was bouncing off the carpet, bouncing off the floor. Boom! And it's making a sound like an old muffler.
Kind of like when the neon dropped in it.
Yeah. Fucking gross. Oh my god. It made me want to shit myself. Because if I shit myself, I would have felt better about myself walking around Walmart with shit in my pants than she did any day of her life.
I seen someone today in a wheelchair. You know that guy for that shoe drive who's always in that power wheelchair who hits you?
Yeah.
He lost the power wheelchair. Do you know what he's doing today?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with him.
You don't fucking do that and then expect people to feel sorry for you because...
Remember in front of the GW store, the old woman that walked just fine until we saw her and then she used the walker to walk the rest of the fucking way. There was nothing wrong with that bitch. She was just fucking lazy. She wanted a fucking check for fucking picking the scabs off her pussy. You heard me. She was a pussy scabber.
At this point, kids, if you're watching this, leave the room. Tell your parents to come watch this because they allowed you, and then leave the room.
And then kick your mom in the fucking cunt for letting you watch this. Yes, I said cunt.
If it's dad, you kick him in his sack so hard.
No, if it's your dad will let you watch this shit, trust me.
Yeah, I suppose. Dad's in another room going, turn that down. I don't want to hear it.
No, Dad's in the other room. Hey, turn that shit the fuck up. I want to hear what that man said. What's he talking about? The fat bitch from fucking knocking cereal off the shelf. Cereal and soup. He sounds like a Jewish fucking wedding.
That's rice. It's not. Reconnect your controller so ugly tree can score.
Whoa.
Did the couch eat it? Ooh, that's the bad part when you break the seal. When you break the seal, all hell breaks loose.
I gotta get a beer.
Readjusted my ball sack.
Kitty! Hey, I got him again! Would you like a leg? Look!
Oh. It's gonna have crystals in it soon. The beer is really cool!
Was the ass trying to take a drink there too?
No, it just wanted to give its speech. And these pants were a little too tight, to, for the funny ass talk. I really couldn't get them spread, like they're flapping, like a good ass, an ass speech is.
They got Ryan's.
Huh?
They got D'Amico. Whatever happened to D'Amico?
I'm gonna guess. I can't say because he's still alive. I don't know. I was gonna say something fucked up like testicular cancer. That's what I want. You couldn't drive it.
No.
That's the car for me. That's not a car for you.
How much?
They have a 94.
How much?
1800.
See, that's a car for me. That's the kind of car I drive.
Imagine her driving that.
No.
That's why I told you.
That would be like her driving my '78 Lincoln. That was the biggest production car ever made.
That's like you driving that Grandma Keys I keep talking about. I want.
But yeah, that's my kind of car. The Caddy, the Lincoln. That's what I drive. I wouldn't recommend that. You couldn't. That's not a car, everyday driving car.
No.
That's the pimp car that I drive. So you wouldn't want to, and you're only going to get 16 miles per gallon. You should be looking for something with 25.
And she's gonna have dents up and down both sides. Fucking 80 lawsuits against
Fuck
her.
yeah,
They're all fucking expensive.
Well, you're not buying it today, testicular cancer. Right, so you wait until the end of the month and get your welfare check, and
You get welfare?
I would hope so.
And make too much. And I'm one of the rare people around here that, just like all of us who don't want to be on welfare 24/7. So the welfare office goes, wait a minute, you don't want to be on this?
Yeah.
This guy's so offended when I told him I'm not going to cut my hours so I can collect still. Because he told me, why don't you ask your boss?
I'm using 2 different fullbacks already.
Tight ends in?
Yeah.
Do you think this is going anywhere or no?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
We have to watch this tomorrow.
3rd tight end. He's got 1 rush for 11. He's the 3rd string tight end. That's how many fullback runs I've had that I've got the 3rd string tight end in it. It's got to be going somewhere because my ass will talk to the camera. Hi, folks. Howdy badody.
But now we're kind of rambling between each other and her.
Did you pet yourself today? Good. That's, You don't want that fucking stink on your paw. Isn't a touchscreen a bitch? Oh, I thought it was coming up on halftime. It was only a quarter. Nice.
And you missed the field goal.
I don't know how.
Thanks, George. It's all your fault. Oh, you did finish yours.
Yeah. I said I would, you know. I'm not letting a good beer go to waste. If I wanted naturals or something like that, or no Miller Lite, that fucker would have sat there until it fucking grew hair out of it and crawled out outside the fucking garbage can. But a good beer, no. I'm not going to let that go to waste.
Yeah, Jeep Cherokee.
You can't afford to drive that either.
I know, I'm just saying.
That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for like, you should be looking for like a neon or something like that.
Yeah, but they have a neon for like $3,000.
You know, it depends, you know, how shitty it is. I'll sell you one right now for $225.
How much work does it need?
It needs a starter. That's
But
it. It needs a starter.
If I take it in, how much do you think it would cost me to get it inspected and everything?
$300.
Would Andy sell it for that much?
Yeah, but it's gonna have the bald tires off the other car.
That's what I'm saying. Everything done. How much?
Oh, no, the tires would pass, but they would just pass. I can get you that car today for $200.
Would you advise it though?
It's what you're gonna get for under, for $800. You know, by the time you get it inspected and get the starter. That's what
How does that sound to you?
Not really good. It's not like that, man.
Yeah. Take your chances with a different car.
Showing that name.
How did I kick it? Now I know I drank too many beers, but I kicked a field goal. I took the lead though. So, and crippled ass old Joe Nedney got to do something. They don't even trust him because he's got a crutch under his nutsack to keep from sitting on it when he sits down already. He's so old.
Drinking's bad, kids. Don't do it.
No, you can't slam shit down that way.
Yes, I can.
Now that someone's back on.
Listen up! Boom! Again!
The camera can hear that.
No. And even if it does hear, Chris Harris got him twice. People, who the fuck is Chris Harris?
What the hell does he have twice?
The only thing, he's got two of his nuts, and that is only because he got the surgery they haven't put on. Fuck it, I don't care. I thought about this. Fuck it, he's Chris Harris. The only thing he can sue me for is fucking a better apron at Burger King, because that's where he's working anyway. Yes, alcohol's bad.
He's a brown.
He's not. Okay, if he's a brown, he's 13 steps away from working at Burger King then, because that's the progression. NFL, Cleveland Browns, Burger King.
No. No.
All right. NFL, Cleveland Browns, Kansas City Royals, Burger King.
Okay.
Now I'm correct.
No, that's not even correct anymore, because look what the guy basically do that. He went NFL, Miami Dolphins at that sub, Kansas City Royals, nothing tough.
Burger King.
No, he got signed. Washington Redskins.
Yeah. And then back to Burger King. Oh!
Pat called me today. He got the manager gig.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Pat, but I had to tell him.
I feel bad for him. Now I've got to add a little fucking Burger King crown to the autograph on the wall. But I'm glad I did get his auto. Back when somebody believed he was real.
He said he wants to come on the show. I told him we had to discuss it.
I'll let Pat on anytime. Welcome, Pat Lee. Come on to the show. But I have to say, ooh, we got somebody new. I know who I want my first actual special guest to be. That would have to be Teresa.
Yeah.
But when she comes on,
You dry humping her
She
leg?
can't wear pants.
You dry humping her leg?
Oh, I'm doing more than that. I'm not dry humping. I'm going full bore.
You got the blue belt while you humped in the leg?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell her, you know, wait, listen here, Pantsy.
Just a lot. Dickweed.
That was 4th down. Congratulations. Ooh, but that's not a good place. Why are you pushing that scab towards me there, Scabby? Then what's that one, Scabby? Yeah, you got another one. That's just the simplest. That was an interception you dropped. Why would you open a freezer with your foot there, Footsie?
25 minutes. I'm calling this.